Okay.
go, bitch. I started the recording.
Okay.
Make
So,
the D&D happen.
August, you just watched fucking
Just watch
from
fucking.
the ring. You're at ringside, and you just watched Alejandro go completely catatonic,
Right.
fall to his back. A kind of cloaked looking figure approached him, said something to him, and uh, dipped back into the crowd. The crowd is starting to get pretty pissed. There's smattering of just boo, boo, because they don't know what the fuck is going on. Roll me a perception check. Nope, Austin's house is on fire.
Holy shit. I thought it was mine.
It might have been.
It wasn't
Austin
me.
just looks like he knows where it came from.
He looks so confused or pissed. I can't tell.
I can't tell either. I wish you would talk through his thought process. It would help us.
I have a candle right here. It's got 3 wicks. It's right underneath the fire alarm. I think the heat just went up in a perfect cylinder because the fan's on very low, and it made it nervous.
Either
So I have to
that.
move it,
Hey,
have
at
to move
least
it
you know
more.
it works.
Hey, either it's that or we're slowly going to start seeing smoke billow into the room.
Yeah, let's.
Somewhere.
I hope
Right,
it's not
would be
that.
fun, right?
Just leave it right on your lap. I like the candle light on your face, Austin.
Just burn off my beard.
Well, I mean, if you left it on your lap, you'd be fine. So I said roll. I think I said roll me a perception check. Yeah, as you're starting to hear the boos bellow throughout the arena, as the fans don't know what the hell is going on, but the wrestler's laying passed out in the ring. The other guy's music's played 4 times and he hasn't come out.
I would probably run up to Dude and see if I could
What was your
do a
perception? I'm not.
Sorry,
It's
hold on a
not
second.
popping up for me. You're good.
Adams is on NFL Films.
Dun, 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 dun. What else you guys want?
Austin to break out his real dice.
They're overrated. They all suck and they all roll bad. Oh wait, just me?
That's not true. Mine roll fine.
I rolled a 10.
Your digital dice roll just as bad, if not worse, than your real dice.
They're all bad, John. They're all bad. The only difference is I can lie about my real dice.
I was gonna say you can cheat with the real ones.
I don't do that.
I know.
My shit's just taking a very long time to load. And I don't know why.
Is it
I haven't really been in here very much.
the D&D Beyond or
It's
the
both. Everything.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
Oh, I didn't know if you just didn't have it open yet and you're waiting for
If
the
you need
page to load.
computer tips, Austin, I'd be happy to set aside some time. Did I do it right?
I mean, Adam,
Yes,
come on.
you're right.
I feel like if anybody's going to give Austin computer tips here, it should be me.
Probably.
Yeah. Come on.
10.
There we go.
Fucking Adam rolled a fucking 3.
Getting my way early, baby.
10. So, yeah, you notice that people are starting to throw things toward the ring, like popcorn bags, drinks, and you see Alejandro still laying paralyzed in the center of the ring.
I cast Healing Word.
Nothing happens. Because
Now,
he's not
second
down.
level spell slot.
He's just paralyzed.
He's not down any hit points. He's paralyzed. You can roll a medicine check. Um,
11.
You see, on his sleeve, he's bleeding a little bit. You notice he was poked with something, and you're guessing maybe he was given some sort of poison, but he seems alive. You don't really know. He's still alive though. He's got a pulse. You're not sure how long this is gonna last, what's going on, but you're now getting pelted with garbage as you're huddled over his body, kind of checking on him. And
Can I see the hooded figure at all that spoke to him?
no, that guy's long gone. He disappeared into the crowd.
I'm going to find some random. Whoever just threw some shit at me, I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on them.
There's people everywhere.
Right, I want to create a distraction
So
that he'll start laughing hysterically, and I'll say, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong with him?" And this guy will make a distraction so I can get him out off of the main floor and into the back or something.
Okay. I mean, you can cast a spell on a member of this ravenous mob if you would like to. But remember, there's a couple thousand people in this hall.
I would do it.
You got a decent amount of people.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what August would do.
I
Run?
would probably just drag him out. Just drag him to the back.
So as you're
not that
looking at
heavy.
him and you're not sure what you're gonna do, you see in here, what the hell's going on? What the hell you doing? What's wrong with him? Davy's out. What's going on? This whole thing's going to shit. Just get him out of here. Get him out of here now. Vic Venom grabs a microphone and starts trying to calm down the crowd. And you hear chants of "Give us our money," just raining out, and Vic's being viciously pelted with just fucking tons of trash. As you go ahead and roll me an athletics check, Austin.
Is this a saving throw?
No, it's athletics. It's a skill.
Right. I just get advantage on saving athletic throws.
Yeah, no.
To escape stuff.
No, I'm
That's
just
to escape.
at
Yeah.
some of my throws.
You're good.
I don't know.
You're good.
4. I'm a little
Four.
distracted with what's going on.
You're struggling to get him. Alejandro, at that moment, you're starting to come to. As about a minute and a half has passed. You see a little bit of blood on your arm. You see August is huddled over you trying to pick you up and failing miserably. He's super just weak and not strong. And the people have turned on Vic. Vic is standing there scrambling. And he's got people screaming at him that they want their money. You see a couple people, looks like they're climbing in the ring and reaching after whatever he's got on his person. Are you guys gonna stick around, get out of there, help Vic? What are you doing?
Well, we're there for Vic, right?
You're there for Bulldog.
Yeah, you're there for
Vic
the
is
guy
the
who's in
sleazy
back.
promoter.
Yes.
Oh, fuck Vic.
Yeah.
Where's our guy?
I have him.
His music hit. What, as far as you know, his
Yeah.
music hit multiple times and he did not come out. You have no clue where your guy is.
Yeah, I'd probably. I mean, like,
You guys can head to the back, or
well, I
you
don't
can.
want this guy to die or some shit because then our guy is gonna like feel bad or some shit because we know apparently he takes things way too seriously and doesn't think things through. So I mean, I'll try and take Vic if Vic's coming around.
Vic's hollering at people, calling them fucking horrible names at this point. But you could try to grab him and take him with you.
If he's up and alive, I'm gonna go in the back.
Yeah, no, Vic's. They're getting up in his face, but they haven't.
Vic was the one that was paralyzed, right?
No, that's
No,
Boz.
Alejandro
Boz's character.
Boz.
Yeah, so
Alejandro's up.
I'm dragging. Oh well, then I would keep trying to get him to come to the back, saying,
Yeah.
"I don't know what's going on, but we need to get it out of here."
Alejandro, what you doing?
You're gonna have to carry me, my friend.
Yeah.
I try and
Roll another
help him-
athletics check.
This
help
is
him
just funny.
follow
That's
along.
why
I think he weighs like 30 pounds.
I'm like a
he's
hefty
small
cat.
rabbit.
He's not heavy,
Okay, 50 pounds.
but you're fucking like incapable.
8.
So you got him under your arm, and you're able. You got him like this. Got his arm over your neck, and you're walking him to the back. Both of you roll me dexterity saves.
Just a stellar display of athletics all around.
Oh, it's hilarious. I got a 10.
10.
Oh, now
20.
Look at you coming
So-
through now.
Because you're
He drops
carrying
you.
him, you're able to aid him as some people actually. He almost gets knocked off of your carry as people are coming over the barricades now. More and more people are beginning to bum rush the ring. And there's a bit of a riot going on, but you're able to make your way to the backstage area.
August. Thank you. Thank you for giving me AIDS. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because I had sex with you while you were unconscious. Sorry,
No.
about that. I
If,
gotta
you
stop.
sick
I
fuck.
have to start asking.
if anybody's gonna have sex with you while you're unconscious, I mean,
Gonna be me.
It's gonna be August.
it's gonna be the guy who blew the random security guard.
It worked, sort of.
It ain't broke.
So
He didn't even work at that
you
place
guys
we
get to
needed.
the back, and it looks like most everybody dipped when people started to fucking jump barricades. The other performers and stuff, everybody's gone back here. You get like over near the dressing room. You don't see Tuga anywhere, but you see a duffel bag with a big fucking circle spot of white powder all on the ground next to it. And August, you recognize a local street drug, Shatterstone, a small bag sitting in the duffel bag.
I'm gonna try and take that small bag.
Okay, are you trying to do that discreetly or
Yeah.
roll me sleight of
No. I
hand?
just pick some. I pick some up and I say, "We might need some to create an antidote or for the hospital or something."
Roll me deception.
Does he know he's lying? Is he lying?
I know he's lying.
Is he lying?
He's
That's
lying to
always the fun
himself.
question.
He's lying to himself.
August,
Oh, he's lying to
deception.
himself.
So, Alejandro, I need you to roll me an insight.
8.
Yeah, you think he might need them for something. You're like, sure, whatever.
Totally.
A blissful idiot.
Roll me a quick history check, Alejandro.
19.
Yeah, you don't know what it would be called locally, but you know it's a street drug that he's picking up.
Okay.
You think it's a particularly nasty one, but and you notice a yeah, you
You
notice
sincere?
as you guys get a little closer when he goes and grabs that out. You notice a small spot of blood in the white powder.
Okay.
and it looks like an imprint of like someone's face. So it looks like someone face planted here.
Okay.
And we are now going to shift over to Tuga. Tuga, we're about 10 minutes ago, and you have just bolted out the door towards the Temple of the Sacred Heart with the Balder Bulldog. And he is unconscious and on some sort of local street drug.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna keep going. Wait.
So, okay. So you're go roll me an athletics check.
Okay. Let's go with this option. Alright, not acrobatics.
There you go.
Hey,
So
18.
yeah, you're huffing it at pretty much a full sprint, and you get there quickly. You get there in like a minute. It's only a couple blocks up, but you're able to full take off with this guy. And you get there, and you see signs for emergencies with an arrow. So you start following those around the side of this temple. And there's a squirrely looking kid who looks like he spent way too much time on his hair standing out of the door that said emergency.
Here, you help. He does dumb drugs.
What's wrong? Drugs. He's
Drugs.
on drugs?
Drugs. See,
Okay.
drugs. Yes.
Yeah, bring him this way.
Okay. I do that.
And he takes you in the doors of the temple, starts winding you through a couple of hallways, and he gets you to an area with a bunch of beds open, and he gets you to set him down in the bed, and he's like, so what happened? Do you know what drugs he's taking?
We've been mentioned. Vic told us that he was hooked. Either him or Brett told us that he was addicted to this shit, right?
Yeah, you specifically, because you're not as familiar with the drugs they're talking about. You remember everybody calling him a shatter skull.
Okay. Is there any? I will be happy to convey that. Is there any like left on his face? Like,
yeah, there's powder all over his face.
Yeah, okay.
He's got a broken nose.
Yeah, so I can,
now that you get a chance to actually look at him.
Yeah, I convey that to this doctor here.
Oh, that's nasty stuff. Okay, we'll have to get this and this started. Yeah, I got this. You'll have to go over there and handle some paperwork.
Oh, okay. He goes and does that.
So you go over to the area that he points out to you, and there's a kind of hunched over elderly ogre sitting at a desk. Money! Now, patient, pay.
Yes, he will pay you when he wakes up.
No, you pay for patient or no care.
Okay, how much?
50 gold.
50 gold? You keep receipt for me, because he will pay me back.
You take your receipts with whoever you want. I just there for the hospital. I need my gold. Lots of gold.
Okay, question. This guy's not going to give me a receipt?
No.
Okay, can I roll insight on why? Because now I think he's gonna. He's trying to scam me. Let's see. What do we got here? 8. Fucking great.
8. Yeah, you're not sure why.
Okay.
You're not sure why he won't give you a receipt. And then a big glob of snot falls out of his nose and just kind of lands on the desk, and he's staring at you.
Can I see where where Bulldog's at?
No, you had to go down the hallway a bit.
Okay. Do you have supervisor?
I am the supervisor. I run the whole place. Money, 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 money.
You are very concerned with money, sir.
We can't run the hospital without money.
Yes, but perhaps you should focus on patient care equally. Yes, you're a bad person.
Well, you can be a bad person with money or a good person with none. I like money.
I don't think you're a good person to work at hospital.
Well, I'm gonna go have a donut. You think that?
Can I speak with someone else while you're on break? Please, take your break.
No.
You deserve a break.
And he leaves.
Okay. There's nobody else
Nope.
there?
No one else is there. There's other doctors.
Have we found them yet?
No.
No.
Uh,
You guys are, at this point, you guys are just now getting out of the ring.
okay. Can I talk to one of the other doctors? Like, that's just near. I don't care. Whoever is nearby me.
Yeah. There's a doctor with curly hair that looks to be yelling at some nurses.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. Can I have just one moment of your time?
Sure, yeah, there's people dying, but you need help.
Yes.
Come on, Turtle Man, what you need?
I was going to pay.
Oh, excuse me. I don't care.
Okay.
I got people's lives to save, so I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. Well, I wish you all the best. Good
Sure.
job.
Have fun with that.
Okay.
And he takes off to go deal with some sort of patient. You see him
Is there
standing next to somebody.
a curvy older black woman I can talk to?
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to talk to her, please. Excuse me, miss. Come on, John, give it to me.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Uh-huh.
How can I help you?
I can help you, honey.
Mean man wanted me to pay, and I was going to, but he wouldn't give me a receipt. Can you
Yeah,
help me
he's
with
an
that?
old prick. He won't give nobody receipts. You ain't getting that money back.
No. I just want. I don't want it back from you. I want it back from the patient I'm paying for. He will owe me this money.
Well, sweetie, I can just write something on a piece of paper, but it ain't gonna mean nothing to nobody.
That is good enough for me. Thank you. This is
Okay.
for that guy over there, and I point at the fucking direction.
And she writes it up for you and hands it to you.
All right, it's off my sheet.
Cool.
Cool.
You get a receipt.
All right.
Hey.
So you guys, we'll go back to you guys. What are you gonna do? There's a riot in the little arena area, and it looks like you don't see Tuga anywhere to be found. You definitely know that the clothes in that bag belong to Davy because you saw him wearing them earlier. So you know something happened with Davy and some drugs, you think, and you don't see Tuga anywhere around. Where are you guys headed next? What are you gonna try to do?
Alejandro, what do you think we should do? I don't know where anybody is.
Neither do I. I was asleep.
Well, I mean,
And my
I know,
head hurts for you driving me so many times. I mean, I don't weigh that much, my friend.
I would try and find someone to ask them if they could tell us like where the closest
giant
hospital
turtle
would be.
So you don't see anybody in the building, but you head outside. And roll me a perception check.
All of us?
Both of you.
18 to
24.
24.
Okay. You guys see some signs across the street with an H and an arrow.
Oh,
H.
cool.
H for
No, I
air.
know. Like I remember.
Air
I
go
would
this
know how
way.
to go that way.
What the fuck is that from?
I don't know.
No,
I just made
it's
it
not
up.
that. There's something simpler. Oh no, you know what I'm thinking of? It's from South Park. It's they light the cross and it's T
Oh,
for time to leave?
Yes, a lowercase t for time to leave. So dumb.
So you guys follow the signs, and you eventually arrive at the Temple of the Sacred Heart, main entrance. There are signs for around the side for an emergency area, but you just see the main temple entrance.
Okay, first thing Alejandro does when he walks in is get some holy water and pay his respects.
Okay, so you walk into the temple, and the first area is just a church, and you find there's holy water there. It looks to be that they're non-denominational. They have alcoves set up for every many different deities.
So, what is it? The International House of Jesus?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
yes and no, because
Okay.
Jesus is just a human, whereas these are the actual deities.
Ah.
Even though he's revered like a deity.
Okay.
Boz is mad because I ran through his joke.
No, you didn't run through it. You just described it, and that's bad enough.
I mean, that may be
I
worse.
explained the joke.
So, fucking, what was I getting at? Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you guys are in there's no services seem to be going on. There seem to be a couple people in prayer in different pews.
I go to the emergency section.
So you did not go in here. So you went straight to the signs that said emergency.
I would have gone
Awesome.
in with him, and then when I realized that there was nothing going on in here, because this is all stupid.
This is a church.
Yeah, whatever. My guy's a total atheist, 100%.
Yeah.
This is all bullshit.
Alejandro
He
went
then
to go
goes
light a
into the
candle.
emergency section to then try and find.
Yeah.
The
So you get in there.
That's fine, August. I will pray for you for upper body strength.
whatever if it
I'll
helps.
pray
Sure,
for your
go for it.
gains.
You see, once you get in, you see various people sat in a waiting room with different ailments and injuries, and you see you see a few people walking around with little heart-shaped patches on their clothing.
I walk up to one of them and say, "Excuse me, do you have a moment for a question?"
Was it a sense?
Yeah, we're real busy, but what do you need?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to bother you. Maybe you could just point me in the right direction. I'm trying to find my friend who I think might have been brought in here.
Who?
I tell them
Who is he?
I tell them the name. It would have been a big guy in the tortoise, essentially, is what you would have seen it as.
Oh, they're down in the emergency room that way. And she points you down and says you can go down and check on them. This is 1950s hospital, guys. I don't want to deal with all the security shit.
Thank you so much. You seem like a great person, and I know you're gonna do great. I cast Bardic Inspiration on her.
Okay.
John, did you hear me?
No, I'm sorry. I was making a joke.
I casted Bardic Inspiration on her.
Okay. I like it.
She might not have known it, but I just said that you're a great person. I think you're going to do great. And then I give her a little Bardic Inspiration.
She was going to stick this kid she had to draw labs on, and she was going to miss like 5 times. Now she hits it the first time and doesn't torture that kid. Look at that.
It's the little things that matter, man.
So, August, have you now gone to go find
Yeah.
Okay. I was lighting a candle, so I will follow your footsteps, and I run into this woman. Disculpa, señora, have you seen a rather weak-looking man asking about a giant turtle?
What is this bullshit?
Because you kept dropping me.
You kept dropping him.
A little bunny.
Well, I mean, in fairness, you were catatonic on the floor, and he just couldn't pick you up.
So it's a heavier loaf of bread. Jesus.
It's dead weight. You don't know.
It's a stale loaf of bread.
How tall
Yes.
is Alejandro? Because I envision him being like tall and slender.
Like Rabbit from
But
Winnie the Pooh.
How tall is he?
Maybe 4 feet.
Okay.
I was gonna say I imagined him smaller, like Puss in Boots.
Okay, then my math is terrible. Never ask me math.
No, I have no clue. Like I don't know what the hair
little
kind
taller
Like
of
John's height,
average
right?
height even is. Yeah. But I'm 5'4.5". Don't you forget the half, you cocksucking motherfucker.
Because John's a child who's telling you how old he is.
Damn right. Damn motherfucking right. Got a problem with
If
it?
I could ever find
my
the right
dick.
lifts, I'd be 5'5".
I'll be right back.
You just gotta stick some toilet paper in his shoes.
So, yeah, she's able to direct you to where you need to go.
Okay.
You know what was awesome is when Austin Eckler scored this touchdown, it took John's points down.
Yeah,
I was worried, dude. I thought you were gonna catch
at
me.
this point. Yeah. Everybody has had their best week.
The
against
shitty
me, I
part
swear.
is if Keenan Allen scores touchdowns, it's bad for you also.
Yeah, I need
mean,
him to have.
It's long term better, but it's worse.
I need him to give 45 catches and 415 yards, and maybe I'll get close. And then, like, I need Herbert to throw a pick on the one every time.
Pick sixes, yeah, that'd be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
just
if
throw
you're
pick
throwing-
sixes
you're
the other
throwing-
way.
Throwing picks on the one, you're probably taking that thing to the house. So
Yeah. Then we can make a comeback.
you're that close, dude.
Yeah. I'm almost
Did you
100
guys-
points out. You've almost got me by 100 points.
Did you guys see the fucking the touchdown they called back?
No, I have not been
I
watching
did
this
see
at
it,
all.
but wait,
I think
Describe
they
it.
called a false start on the Chargers or something. Oh no, you know what? They probably called neutral zone infraction. The Jets were trying to sub, and one of the dudes coming on just ran into one of the wideouts. I'm like, how do you run into a whole ass person, dude?
right on a wide open field.
On purpose.
I mean, maybe. That's super possible because it only cost them like half a yard, probably. But
Austin and Alejandro, you both find Tuga.
hello, my friends.
Hmm.
How did your wrestle go? Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
The rest. Sorry, I was talking, but I had it on mute. Damn it.
How did your wrestle go? Here, I'll set you up again.
Oh, you win some, you lose some, my friend. And did a lot of losing.
Oh, that is okay. It is fake playtime anyway. So here we are. Dum Drug Face did his Dum Drug Face thing, and he is now back receiving medical attention. So I guess we wait, because apparently he is important. I don't know why. Still searching for that answer.
Because somebody who is important likes him for support.
Yeah,
This is like this is an emotional support human.
he's an emotional support dog. Yes, you are correct. Apparently, seems like terrible support animal, but I
We
guess
keep him around like a child would keep a monkey.
yes, I guess it is. I guess this is necessary, and we shall be done. So, coffee?
Oh, yes, please.
We find some shit hospital coffee.
There you go. There's also a really shit cafeteria.
Yeah. Is there a coffee box?
There is.
Yes, I've seen.
And
this
it sells
television show.
donuts.
Yes.
And there's a big gold-loving ogre hunched over
There's a Jim Morton's.
eating donuts.
John, he was often looking for muffins. Get your shit together.
Okay, well, this one likes
Hey,
donuts.
Fuck
Adam,
this
aren't
dude.
we all?
So is he like hunched over the case, like looking at
No,
the
he's
baked
just
goods?
got a hunchback.
No,
Like,
is he like focused on the baked goods?
yeah, 100%.
Oh, so I'm gonna take my coffee and I'm gonna shoulder check him on my way by. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. Big clumsy idiot I am.
Hey, oh, you hit me. Oh, no. Guards, I'm going to sue him.
Senor, I must insist that
He's
you latte
attacked
this
me.
go.
What did he say?
I said, Senor, I must insist that you latte this go.
What did he say, John?
I will not let anything go. You attacked me. I will sue you.
I mean,
I want my lawyer, guards.
it is I mean, seems like a he said she said kind of thing. But yes, you do you.
It seems like no one's paying any attention to him.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Um,
I know his attorney.
Dotson, we got Dotson over here.
I forgot about his attorney. But yes, he's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
I'm gonna keep walking. I guess maybe we'll walk back up to the emergency room after we've gotten some coffee.
You keep walking, and he's hollering about lawsuits and
Very good.
stuff.
You'll have a wonderful day. I hope your day is as pleasant as you have been. And
Right.
I keep walking.
Why was he talking to us about his attire? He has lawsuits. He has day suits.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure. Night suits.
He is a terrible old man. Who cares? This is not my concern any further. Win some,
You
lose
guys-
some, and I think he
I wonder
lost
if the
some.
cafeteria has tres leches cake.
You guys make it to the back to the
1%
ER
scam
area,
2%.
Damn it.
and
Never tell me the odds.
you look over at Davy's bed because you're in an area where you can just kind of look at the bed he's in, and you see that he's come to. It looks like the physicians aren't directly tending to him currently. He's sitting up in the bed.
Hey, idiot.
Oh, what happened?
You are idiot. That is what happened.
Why are you calling me that? What'd I
because
do to you?
Well, you answered.
You put your dumb face in your dumb drugs, and you cost us a lot of time. So I bring you to hospital so you don't die like a dumb dead dumb.
Why didn't you just let me?
Because evidently you are important. I still fail to see why.
Listen, we're just following the narrative.
Your brother-in-law told us we need Davy Boy. That was me trying to do Bret Hart in Tuga's voice, and he says we need him, and then he said, "Okay, we get him, so we're going to get you." So, if you could,
Should have just left me, but I said I'd help you, so
yep, pity
I'll
party
help you.
has ended. That happened
Guess
in
the-
locker room.
guessing the show didn't go well.
Not great, I don't think.
What happened?
That's
And he
these
looks
two.
he looks at you guys.
I
What
won
happened?
I won the first match.
I saw that. Wait, no, I didn't.
You saw it on the
But
TV.
Right, you saw the replay.
No, he was face down
He
at that time.
He later on
A
Hulu.
bird came by and told him, and he saw about
He
it on
was
Twitter.
he was doing drugs in the back.
Yeah.
Raven came by and told you.
So
The wrestler, not the bird.
so you
But he is from Baltimore.
did we have the main event?
No, idiot, you were supposed to be in it.
Like I wasn't?
No, you did dumb drugs. How many times do I need to repeat this?
Do you
Yeah, but he
remember
can't
doing
remember
this?
anything. Like he
I mean, I told you 4 seconds ago. Try to keep up.
I never remember doing the drugs.
Well,
Never more, huh?
hey, does he still have drugs on his face?
No, they've cleaned him up.
Damn it.
Hey, his nose is taped. His eyes are all black now.
Do you feel like you felt when you did drugs previously?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that is indication.
don't often wake up in hospitals, man. Like,
You have some shitty friends
Congratulations.
then.
I'll help you. I told you I would. I'll help Brett.
Yes. Also, you owe me 50 gold, and I show him the receipt. It is
50
no
gold?
rush.
Where am I gonna get 50 gold? I don't have any gold.
Sounds like you've got work to do then, my friend. I have a basement with your name all over it.
Well, do you got my bag? Because if you got my bag, I'll take care of it.
Senor, you can pay us in favors.
What bag?
His duffel bag.
Didn't they leave that there?
They left his duffel bag there.
What is important about duffel bag?
Just some stuff I can make money. I'll get your money. Your money is in the bag.
Did you boys
He's
see
going to
his
sell
duffel
drugs.
bag?
No, I don't. I don't remember seeing a duffel bag, but you don't have to worry about making money right now. You can just come with us and help us with whatever your brother-in-law needs.
Yes.
No,
And pay us
let's
back
start
later.
up a new business.
Yes. There is no juice on this bill. You will pay me in time.
I don't even know what else.
I need to
What's
get my
this?
bag back, though.
What is in bag?
Boxes and magazines.
My money to pay you.
Inside
I don't-
check.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't
Okay.
know.
We do not take inside checks.
God
Casual.
His
damn it!
money is in the bag, Tigga. His
Motherfucking
money
God.
is definitely in that bag.
God damn shit. I don't care. I told you, you pay me in favors. Fuck, I can't even say that.
I rolled a 19 at the history of the bag.
Um,
Where did you get it?
you saw the bag,
Yeah,
Okay.
you did. See
and you
that.
also saw August take street drugs out of it
Mm.
because you know they were street drugs.
That's right. I rolled high.
I feel like street drugs. John sounds like a 1950s parent on a sick. Like, have you been doing street drugs? Are you on the
No.
pot?
Only at home.
I mean,
Buy them
I
in the
can go
street and
and-
do them at home.
I can go and get them,
You
but if it's
were
just
your
the drugs you want, then we're not going back for your drugs.
Oh, bag is full of drugs?
Of course it is.
Oh, yeah, we're not going back for a bag of drugs.
You want to sell them to make the money.
I
It's
give-
gold, guys. I'm telling you, I got gold.
It's fine. He's not going to sell drugs. He's going to do drugs. It's-
No, that I gotta get you your money. I wouldn't do them if I gotta get your money. I owe you the money.
I would like to tell him to forget about the bag in an intimidating manner.
Please do.
Can I do that?
Yes, yes.
Cool. I was waiting for
Yes,
a
you
spot
can.
for it to actually play. Please forget about the bag, sir. How's that? Is he scared now?
I gotta get my bag. It's got my gold in it, and then I can. pay
Ugh.
you.
11 persuasion.
What do you say to him?
What do you say?
Hold on. I rolled a 22 sleight of hand. I'm going to give him a new bag and pretend that
Works at all.
the
So,
contents were emptied and forever lost.
just this once for comedy. Give me a stealth check.
Oh, come on. 20.
So while they're having this conversation, you like dip around the corner and you grab a random duffel bag that kind of looks like his,
Because I remember.
and you bring it back. You have a
Can't
bag,
get cocky
but
with this one.
roll me deception, not persuasion,
Okay.
because you're going to try to pass this
11.
bag off as his bag.
Good, you rolled the same.
So, is that my bag? Yeah, I guess it is. He
course it
opens
is.
it up. I don't remember what it is. He's mumbling some stuff under his breath.
There were also a lot of people
My
back.
gold's missing.
There were a lot of people back there during all the commotion. Someone might have gone through your bag before we got it.
Turtle Man, I don't have your money.
I told you,
But
it's not the
We
important
understand
now.
that part.
You pay me later.
Fine. When I get out of here, we'll go see Brett. Um, and you guys are just kind of at the mercy of the emergency room right now.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the hospital?
The Temple of the Sacred Heart.
Okay. Because if it was Mercy Hospital, I'm like, that's a lot of wordplay.
It's on the nose, baby.
No, I'm going for the show.
So I've seen Austin do healing stuff before, or August do healing stuff before. Are we in a spot where he could like move this along? Or
Sure,
no?
you can blow him.
No, now he's like I said, he's got to wait to get discharged and stuff.
Why?
I mean, we pay him.
I'm sure he'll load to discharge some stuff over his face.
That's the way hospitals work. They said he's got to wait. They got to keep an eye on him for a little while.
We don't care. You can still dip
check
out.
yourself out.
I'm gonna use disguise self and disguise myself as a nurse to get him out.
Okay, you disguise yourself as a nurse. What do you do? Are you like putting him in a wheelchair?
Yeah, sure. With all this stuff, and
you put him in a wheelchair with his duffel bag.
Yeah.
And you wheel him out. No one says shit.
Okay. Now we go.
It's a bit of a walk. It's probably about, because it took you guys 4 hours to walk up here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about. Said the show started. So we'll say it's about 10:30, 11 now.
Mm-hmm.
You can hire a wagon.
10:30, 11 at night. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. In the evening. You can hire a wagon, try to get down there, or you can look for a place to stay for the evening. It's up to you guys. You guys are currently in, I believe, the trades ward.
I think we should try and get back. If we got a wagon and we made it there, he'd let us in if we had dude.
Let's just push Dave down to the bottom since he's on a wheelchair already, and we'll just meet him halfway.
I don't think it just runs downhill that way.
Yeah, it's not a downhill city, but I like the idea.
Yeah,
it'll be like Philip Seymour Hoffman's character in Red Dragon.
Yep. Yeah, I'm using my resources.
So Adam is super nervous because John just kind of let that happen. I assume he's gonna fucking freak out later, but I don't care. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to find another place to stay or keep it moving? Things were bad at night. Wasn't there a curfew?
There might have been, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should hire a wagon and get there as quick as we can.
Things up here aren't that bad at night. It's things in the southern portions.
I agree.
But I believe I did have a curfew, but I'm going to say I don't anymore.
Okay. Senores,
or that never existed.
The night belongs to the poets and the madmen. Life is just more interesting after 2 a.m.
Totally.
Let's just get out there.
Nothing good ever happens after 2 a.m.
Oh, that's not true at all. That's when you.
If you leave the house,
that's when you make your best mistakes. Oh yeah, you already got to be out. Yeah, you can't have been home.
If you're home, you're fine.
Yeah,
not necessarily. Tuga was looking for herpes that night, surprisingly.
Like herpetarium,
and instead he found herpes.
Yeah, I mean we can keep it moving.
You guys are able to find a wagon that will go down to the southern ward, but it still has a bit of a reputation. So he says it's gonna cost you.
Okay.
20 gold.
Fucking price gouging assholes up in this bitch.
Yeah, this is pretty normal up here. I'll pay.
Okie dokie.
I'll pay it. Okay. Fine.
John, just for the for the time being, since this fucking asshole's like burnt us like 2 or 3 times already, I'm not taking my eyes off of Davey. He's not getting out of my sight.
Yeah, no, he seems okay now. They had some sort of magics. They were able to keep him alive and clear his system out.
I'm more worried about him like dipping out.
Yep.
More than him freaking out on withdraws or whatever.
Yeah. No, you're keeping an eye on him. He doesn't seem to be moving. He seems to be upset, sad, depressed, in deep thought. Couple times on the way down, you think he might have been weeping, but you're not exactly sure.
I want to care, but I just don't have it in me.
Understood. I'm not saying he deserves it.
No.
I'll be right back, guys.
But you definitely don't know the guy's whole story.
No, I mean, I heard about it. I heard some of it. And
From other people.
Yeah. He told me part of it, too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's true.
He hasn't made an effort to try and explain it better. So, he has made this bed. He can lie.
Yeah, no, 100%. Most of his sympathetic story has not been given to you at all. So this is exactly what he should see.
Only do with the information I have.
So yeah, you guys make it back to Tails and Ales at about most like 1:30.
Okay.
Takes you 2 hours instead of 4.
And just remind me, for my own edification, is Brett down at the 99th precinct?
Yeah, he was heading down there.
Okay.
So he should have made it down there earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
When
just out of curiosity, like, shouldn't we just take him down there all the way? I mean,
where?
Like straight to Brett instead of stopping.
Well, the 99th is now in on the same street. They moved the 99th. It resides on the same street as Tails and Ales.
Oh, okay. It's not this red dot down here that it was.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's the former 99th.
Gotcha.
It's now just like right.
Okay. Cool.
Up the street in the same area as Tails and Ales is.
Gotcha.
They use your area because the bar is at a central location in this ward.
Uh-huh.
And with them being the only precinct, it makes the most sense for them to be central.
Sure. No. That's totally cool. That's even better. I am happy about that.
Yep.
But yeah.
Trying to set up a base of operations for everybody and make it easier.
Boz, do you control Brees Hall? Because this motherfucker spins a lot.
No, I do not.
Anyway. Yeah, so we take him there. He doesn't need to come to our bar.
When you pull in on the street, you do see through the windows of your bar, it looks like Brett is sitting at one of the tables.
Oh, okay. Perfect. We'll take him in there.
So he may have gotten a room.
Oh, okay. That's
you don't know. Remember, this is as far as you know, you're the only up and running hotel
in like a soft opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the area. So it was a place for him to stay for a few days at least.
If Davey needs, like, hey, you have to limp off the field, help into the bar, I will provide that help.
He's getting around okay.
All right. Okay, in you go, my friend. You have, your presence is required.
Yeah, but I have Brett's in there, and I haven't talked to Brett in a long time.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
I understand you have trepidation, but
I don't.
Here is thing to keep in mind. He requested your presence, so it's not all bad. If he absolutely hated you, he wouldn't have requested your assistance.
I mean, fair enough.
He could have asked us to kill you.
Buck up. Yes, we could have just taken you out in hospital. Good point, August. So, time to pull up your...
Well, if you want to be dead, you'd have just let me die.
That too.
But, yeah, I guess you're right. And he heads on in. And Brett's sitting there. Looks like he's nursing a whiskey. He looks at Davey. Davy, I need your help. I need you to help train the people. Can you keep it clean? Oh, oh, yeah, Brett. Everybody roll me insight.
This has gone swimming. Let's try a real dice this time.
Ooh, 23.
2. Nailed it.
And a 3 is what I rolled. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah, Brett, I can stay clean. I mean, I haven't touched the stuff in a while. And you know that's a lie, Tuga.
Yeah,
But
No, he doesn't.
the
Yeah,
the rest of you
know that.
also can tell he ain't gonna. He doesn't. You don't know that he's gonna try to stay clean.
I am going to just take the butt of my hammer and like nudge him, not hard, but like don't bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you bust him. He's Brett. I'm not clean. I can't. I don't know if I can help. I don't know why you got me. I'm a mess.
Yep.
These folks keep pushing me down here, and now I owe this guy all kinds of money.
Very concerned about money. Don't worry about it. It will be paid off in time.
That's a lot of money, 50 gold.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I mean, that hospital's gouging people. What hospital? What happened? And Davey kind of shrimps down and puts his head down, and he doesn't seem to want to tell the story.
I tell him exactly what happened.
And Davey's fucking just like eyes at the floor the whole time.
In that special way where one addict likes to tell on another addict. To feel superior.
Okay. Well, I guess I should have helped you long ago. Maybe this all wouldn't have happened in the first place. So,
yeah,
you're gonna bunk with me, and I guess you're my pet project. You're gonna help me with these people. We're gonna be something good again. We'll build you back up, Davy. You were a great soldier. I'll get you there again someday. And Davy just kind of nods. He's very, like, distant right now, as the fucking guilt of an addict will get you.
Hey, can I go? I want to be like, unless you have more things to say, I would like to tell Davy to go up to the bar and tell Alice, and I will request that he gets like some dinner or whatever. And I'm not worried about him paying for it. I kind of just want to talk to Brett by himself.
Yeah.
He but goes if you have more to do there, go ahead, please.
No, he's just kind of like distant and guilty.
Davy.
He's
please.
Ashamed of what he's become.
Go to bar.
But he goes over to the bar.
You'll never have better spider food, I promise. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then
spider food.
It's delicious. Don't worry. I thought same thing. It's very good.
Kind of weird.
I give it an 8.
Don't knock it till you try
it. It's a good score.
Yeah. So
rookie score, but good score.
I lean into Brett and I say, it's very nice of you to bunk with him, etc. Is he flight risk? Like, do we need to set up post, like, take watches on him?
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on him. If he
all night, how you rest?
Well, I'll know. I'm a light sleeper. It'll be okay. If he leaves, I'll figure it out on my own.
August says,
but I gotta give him a chance, and I gotta help him. It can't be
August
on you.
Says,
if you feel the need, you're more than welcome. I can't keep you from. Staying awake in your own establishment.
It's fine. He's just big pain in the ass. So I figure if we can share the
Share the app.
share the load of keeping him in check until we are less concerned about his flightiness, perhaps is not worst idea.
I think Dave will be okay. He's he went through a lot growing up, a lot of trauma, and his injuries when we were guards, they caught up with him, and he's had a lot of trouble trying to cope with those things.
Um,
But most of us around him kind of gave up on him. So we need to take the brunt of that burden too.
So
This is my job.
Tuga wants to believe him, but I also want to know if he's trying to convince himself that he's gonna be fine.
Roll insight.
Okay.
Nice. So,
really, you just have to tell me if we need to do.
He knows. He knows what he's getting himself into, but he's super guilty about not getting himself into it sooner.
Sure.
And he seems focused. And he even seems, just his body language seems happier and more relaxed than when you met him earlier this morning.
Does
like 14, 15 hours ago.
Does the 16 tell me whether or not we should just take it upon ourselves to watch him?
That's totally up to you. Like Brett said, he's not going to judge you. You guys can feel free to do that. But that Brett's going to be diligent. But if you feel like in these first couple of nights, if you're going to be around, you feel better watching him, then you could do that.
We brought him and I guess Davey for a reason. So it's like I want to make sure he's rested to get his job done.
Yeah.
So
then you can, because he's not going to stay up with them all night.
Right.
But he may have some plan.
I just wanted to be known real quick that as soon as Davey said that we could all go to bed, August goes to bed.
Okay.
No,
that's all good.
He's out.
He
goes to bed.
I'm gonna I'll tell Brett. I say very well. I will discuss with the boys and see if what they would like to do. Yes, and I walk away, and I go up to Alejandro and I download him on what just was said. Do you think we should keep watches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. Do you want first? You want second? We'll give August last. He's already.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take first.
Okay. Yes. You come get me. Few hours. And all will be well. So we're gonna do that. I mean, we don't need to be in the room with him, probably, but
just like out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't trust him as far as August will drop me.
Right. Yeah, I don't trust him either. I trust Brett. I don't trust his ability to keep a handle on an addict. Because addicts
That's a hard thing
shifty.
to do.
Mm-hmm. So, do we know what room they're in? Like, does it have a window? I know I'm probably overthinking this to fuck, but with having to...
That's what players do, so...
Well, also, just having to clean up this guy's mess, like, this is something that he would be thinking about. He's in the ounce of medicine or prevention is worth a pound.
Okay, are you down at the inn?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put him on they're on the second floor.
Okay.
We'll say they're in this room here, which it does look like it has windows.
Okay.
And a balcony. Oh, no, the balcony's on the back, the other room on the back. Yeah, it does have a balcony out here.
Okay.
Porch.
Okay. We'll make that work. Good enough.
Yep. And we'll say any other workers are on your floor. Tuga, the second floor is rented out, and the
Yeah, we all stay up on the third.
the third and fourth is for staff and ownership.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm satisfied then, as long as we're on active watch.
Yeah. You guys keep a pretty active ear and eye on everything. While you guys, what are you guys doing before you start? Are you heading straight to bed, Tuga?
Well, it's like, didn't you say it's like 2 a.m?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're on your way up to bed. You guys finished that conversation. August, what you doing?
As far as I know, August is already asleep.
Yeah, he went to bed.
I'm making sure of that.
You know,
he told everybody else he was going to bed, so I want to know.
Fair point.
August, so as you are on your way up to go to bed, for the last 2 hours on this fucking ride, you've had a tune stuck in your head. And as you're walking up the stairs, clear as day, you can hear every word being sung by your beloved departed wife. And it's the song she sang to you during your wedding vows. It was her profession of love. And that is repeating over and over and over in your head.
I mean, like...
And as you lay down to fall asleep, you're struggling.
I think in this moment right now, he'd probably get out his pen and paper and start writing out the grand play that he's writing based off of for the princess. And like, so he's trying to distract himself a little bit, but he's also just sort of using it.
Roll me wisdom. Just straight up wisdom roll. So focus on what you're doing.
18.
You're able to focus, get some writing done, and within about 10 minutes of writing, you drift off to sleep. And you're able to get some rest.
Nice.
Clutch roll.
Yep, I like it. Not ready to start the drug binge yet?
Well, because he doesn't. I mean, this is new, but there's no like he's not. There's shit going on, but they have a plan. They have a goal. They have things to work on.
No,
like,
I love it.
Yeah, it's got shit to do.
Yeah, I like it in his pocket more than him taking it. Once he takes it, the fucking gun's been shot.
I'll tell you what.
As long as the gun's in his pocket, we don't know what's going to happen.
It's still there. It hasn't gone anywhere.
That's the beauty of it. So, Alejandro, you are keeping watch. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Safe.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. Everything seems good. And you wake up Tuga when it's time for his watch, as yours passes without issue.
Tuga.
Nope. Okay. Here I go.
Wake up.
Is he still in there?
Tuga.
That's what she said.
Mario.
But yes.
Wahoo! Okay, very good. Go get some rest. And I'm gonna go post up. What time of year is it, John?
Oh fuck!
Is it nice out?
Yeah. It's definitely nice out. We're gonna call it late spring, getting into summer.
Okay.
That's what we'll call
is
it.
There is this a balcony right here? The long stretch of wood. For some reason, my shit's not pinging.
This here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna take my watch like towards
and that's got
the south
stairs
end of
that go down.
Yeah.
Unless that is...
I have no idea. It's tough for me to tell. So
that's definitely about... That's definitely a balcony.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's gonna
because
take
those
his,
stairs extend past the other ones.
he's gonna take his watch on
think.
out there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I could still probably hear some stuff, and then the balcony's there, and he can just chill outside.
Yep, and you can see this balcony for sure. So if he comes out there,
Yeah.
You got
I think
him.
he's gonna enjoy a nice pipe out there.
um,
Just a regular ass tobacco pipe, because he's pretty
Um,
boring.
so your watch. Go ahead and roll me perception.
All right, let's see how this. Let's try a different one. Let's see what this one does. Oh, good. I rolled a 5.
5, so you see nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
After a couple hours, you're standing out on this deck, and Brett comes out, takes a piss off the side. Gives you one of these,
Yeah. He's still
and then
in there.
goes back to bed. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Enjoy your night.
And he goes to bed.
Cool. I'm gonna go wake up August.
You wake up August, because you guys actually were able to take relatively short watches,
Right.
because it's going to be like daytime and everybody. Well, I guess
I mean, we
Davey
still
will be
get
sleeping for a while. Yeah, so
right, and we
so
still
you
gotta
guys-
get our rest in.
yeah,
So
you take normal ones
we
then.
might have a late
And-
start tomorrow, but that's okay.
Yeah. So August, you're now up. You are taking your watch. Roll me a wisdom save to get control of your thoughts.
Other than thinking that this is ridiculous and we don't need to be watching him and we could have had a full night's rest, I got a 20.
You already got a full night's
Oh.
rest.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
but I could have slept in even more and been even more relaxed.
You're
as opposed
welcome to
sitting
go
up
back to your bed.
and watching
Yeah,
a dude who's
you don't
being
have
watched.
to. You don't have
Does
to do
August
the watch.
want to go back to bed?
No.
Does August go back to bed? Is the better question. Because he can't.
I think he'll just sit by the door wherever this fucker is and just like kind of like rest his eyes.
So okay.
Rest his eyes.
This time roll me a yeah, no. So yeah, the wisdom's fine. Roll me perception with disadvantage. So roll twice and take the lower. So you got a 7 on your perception. So you drift off as you're able to keep control of your thoughts. With a clear head, you're just able to fall back to sleep. And after a while, you hear some rustling. Hey, you get kicked in the side. Wake up. Your friends are going to see you sleeping. Think you slacked off.
I was
And
just testing you.
It's Brett. Brett does not give a shit what you're doing. He's just kind of giving you a heads up, and he heads down to the kitchen.
I would also
get him in
down
a
to the
couple
kitchen.
hours. Not sleep it off. He heads down to like the main area to get some breakfast.
Yeah,
but-
I would also go down and just get some breakfast too.
Oh, okay. So you go down because they're going to be sleeping till about 10:30.
Well, I'm awake.
We'll say
now. Shit,
it's
I might as well,
it's a
might as well
it's
talk to this
about
guy.
8:30. Brett was up late waiting for you guys, and it was a long day, but he's a bit of an early riser. So you guys go get some breakfast. Alice is cooking today, so it's normal food. Bacon, eggs, some hash browns, biscuits. Nice and hearty.
Right?
It's very good.
Go for some fucking breakfast food
I know who couldn't.
right now. All the time, always.
Breakfast food's delicious.
Mhm.
But so yeah, you're just getting some breakfast. Don't hear anything out of the ordinary. Tuga and Alejandro, you both start to stir around like 11:30 noonish.
Okay. I mean, he'd head down.
I think that's what I said, or did I say 10:30? Yeah, 10:30.
10:30.
Yeah.
It's too early.
Come on, bunny man. It's time to eat. Or you can continue to sleep. It does not matter to me.
It's like you know my weakness.
Yes,
Okay.
food is delicious.
As you guys come down the stairs and you get to the second floor, you see Davey coming out of the room, and he just kind of nods at you and heads down the stairs with you.
Good morning, princess. He says it very loud.
Morning. And he's just, you can tell he's ashamed of himself with everything that went down with you guys, the little bits that he remembers.
I'm just happy he's still here.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
So it is fucking, yeah, he heads down and gets some breakfast. You guys head down. Alice kept some stuff over for you guys. It's a little cold, but it's still good. She cooked up some fresh eggs for you.
Nice. Very good.
So I just
Thank
want
you.
to, I just want to say, John, this morning I got up and had breakfast, but when the what's the guy's name again? The former captain,
Brett.
Brett. When Brett didn't
Hart,
say anything
if
to
that
me,
helps.
I didn't. What'd you say?
Bret Hart.
Perfect. When when he didn't talk to me, I didn't talk back, and I just sort of ate and just sort of chilled down there and made some notes and worked on my story I'm working on.
I like it. Yeah, if you don't talk to him, he's gonna keep to himself.
Yeah, perfect.
And you guys, Alejandro and Tuga, you guys make it down with Davey.
Yep.
And Brett's drinking some coffee, lets Davey finish up. They seem to actually start chatting a little bit. Which is nice to see. Seems to be good for both of them. But you guys sit down and have your breakfast. What do you guys want to talk about? What are you doing? What's the plan?
So, we still have things on our docket. We have to deal with the fuckers to the west. And we have to look for this guy, but I don't think we really have an in to do that. But we know that the princess left us a note saying if we want to, hurt the advisor guy, that we should start trying to take down we should try and hurt the Legion in some way. But John, am I correct here with my notes that I didn't, sum up for myself like I said I was gonna? Is Hagar, what did I write down? Hagar. That's right. Is he the leader of the Legion?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, cool.
And she also said in her message that she believes that Andor has started a small resistance or rebellion against his brother.
But we don't.
But he's also still a fugitive. So the only people that are working with him are people that believe him.
Right.
So he's got very small.
And we don't really have any leads on where that might be taking place.
Your leads were he's likely somewhere in the docks hiding out, possibly in the sewers.
Okay.
And that the best way to probably get his attention is to hurt the Legion, help the people of the docks, or seek him out in the sewers somehow if he is down there. But you don't know that he's down there. That's just what the princess knew about him.
Okay.
She thinks he could be an ally.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Because
boys.
she knew him personally and does not believe him to be the murderer of his father.
Okay, so we say all that to each other. Somebody says that to the other person. Says, so what do you boys think? What should we do? I mean,
Well,
do we?
if we get these guys and we go down and we get the South a little stronger, try and find out some more about the Legion, see if there's a way we can hit them. That seems to be like a linchpin in all this. They're propping up some douchebag up in the court. So start small and take them down piece by piece.
Sure. That worked with these blue bastards. I'm trying to think if we perhaps. So here's where I'm at. I'm thinking, and it's probably not going to be. This is probably a bad idea, but tell me what you guys think. We've got friends in the police. I want them to I'm trying to get more eyes out there. But if they see anything, they're gonna start investigating him, right?
Well, no one. What investigating who?
Andor, and his whole thing, because he's a fugitive.
Yeah, he's in hiding.
Right.
So.
But
yeah.
But it's more like I was gonna
find out more information about his past.
Just be like, hey, if you see something, let us know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but that's probably not going to work out for us. I'm thinking.
They're also your guards that you have are staying in the Southern Ward. They're not moving into Legion territory where Andor is believed to be.
Right, and I see what I did is I have my wards confused. So
yeah.
Okay. So
we're in the Southern.
I got you. I'm good now.
Yeah. No, you're okay. Gotcha.
Perhaps you have a good idea, August. Maybe we take down. Maybe if we can pick off a few of those guys, what we do is we take they wear armbands, right, John?
Yeah.
Yeah. We take armband off them, and we write perhaps the address to the bar on them and drop them in sewers.
I mean, or that's a great idea. Love where you're coming with that. Or we don't get the bar burned down, and instead we start picking off a few blue ones, find out where they're going,
they're all
and
dead.
burn their shit.
Yeah, we're looking for red guys, but continue.
Looking for the Legionnaires.
They're red guys, but keep going, Austin. I'm listening.
Well, because I don't want to lead them back to our bar.
Sure. No, I thought that was a bad idea too. So
he was talking about leading the rebellion to your bar.
Yeah, but
talk about working together.
Just because
I think people will get that when we tell them that we're the one. I mean, we're not hiding the fact that we took them down and now are in their headquarters and took over their bar essentially.
Well, it's two different games.
That's
I know
a different game.
right, and we're not trying right, and we don't need to tell the red ones that we're forming a gang and this is our turn now.
I am with you. I was just thinking of ways to
right. But what we can do is we
rebels.
can maybe try and follow one or two around. Maybe we can try and flip one. If we can't flip any after one or two tries, then we just start taking down some of the small ones until we can find out some more information about them. And then try and just catch them when they're all in one hole and then set that hole on fire and just kill all of them.
I mean, I like it. I think it's a better plan than anything we have. Yeah, but I definitely like, leaving leaving some alive and trying to question them instead of just outright killing them on the spot. But we run into a group of 6, we take down 4, and then
Right.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, the question is, I guess we just fucking go do it, huh? Unless anybody's got a better idea, because I don't.
Not really.
So you want to slowly
I don't
work
love.
on?
I gotta tell you, I don't love this plan, but I don't have a better one.
I mean, there are subtler ideas that you could, subtler routes you could go. Because you could always go for the.
We could also ask Brett and ask like, we're going to. He's done this stuff. He knows this shit. We can kind of get his advice a little bit.
Sure.
How much are you willing to tell him about what do you have going on?
Well, I think right now we don't really know him too well. I think
because you brought him in to train the guards, he doesn't know everything that you're doing.
He also kind of owes us one a little bit, though.
For Davey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how much weight that carries with him, but I feel like
we can work with him for a day or two, get him going, and then in one of the times, bring up in conversation or just ask him point blank, like, outside of this, where do your loyalties lie? And just sort of amp him up a little bit to let him talk.
We also don't have to ask him about the rebellion right away. We can just ask him, try and get info from him about the Legion, because we have some info, not a ton.
Yeah.
And we can feel him out through that and see, if he might be like a guy who might look the other way when we're asking about something.
So you're going to spend this day working on getting to know Brett a little better and helping him get things started.
Yeah, I got no problems with that.
Okay. So you guys start working on that. About midway through the day, Tuga, Alice comes running up to you. Mr. Tuga.
Yes.
Oh, well, geez, a whole bunch of people came in today, and they said they want to show their appreciation to you 3 and how you saved us all, and we're going to be throwing a big bash to celebrate all 3 of you tonight, the heroes of the ward that you are.
Okay.
So we just wanted to let you know that we're doing that this evening. So we'll see you back, and she gives you a time.
Okay. Very good.
8 at night.
Sure. I think we can make that. Sounds great.
Okay. So you go ahead and what else were you doing? Just working with him throughout the day?
Yeah, probably just any kind of time we can talk to him and feel him out.
Okay.
That would probably be best, I think.
So you guys are eating lunch after you've gotten a lot of the first he's working on building the training yard, finding just a small patch of area, putting a fence up, and then collecting gear from throughout the ward to be used to train people.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are just finished up putting up the fence, and you're taking a break afterwards, eating lunch. You guys have opportunity to talk to him if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's helping you throughout the day.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
You feel like there's an opening to possibly talk to him.
I think the best thing would just be just sort of approach him and be since we're working with each other, I think it might be useful to get to know each other a little bit more. I'm curious about some of the things you've been through and
me.
And I just to see what he's got to say and just let it at that.
Oh, well. Been through pretty much the same stuff any guard goes through. Fighting monsters, defending the people, protecting royalty. You know, things I've always done. Fighting wars. I mean, I'm sure you know all about the Lizard Wars, being from around here. That was a nasty piece of business.
I was
Being a
insulated
part of
from a
that.
lot of that, but I definitely heard about it.
Um, so, yeah, I mean, I've been through all that. Done some things. Why? Why are you asking? What about you? What do you do?
What do I do now? Right now, I just kind of, get through every day, one day at a time. I got my own baggage, but I mean, helping people seems to help a little bit. Got some new friends. We got this bar. If you'd have met me a few weeks ago, I probably would have been, you wouldn't have seen me. I'd have been in the corner somewhere, maybe drunk or maybe passed out.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like too bad of an idea right now, but it's in my back pocket. We'll say I'm not. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I used to write plays. And did you ever see what was it? Two goats and a billy pig. That was
Oh,
that was
that was you.
that in my
You
heyday.
know,
That was one of my
that was one of the
blockbusters.
more humorous things I remember watching.
Um, and now we're sort of just down here, and I mean, to
You
be
know,
honest,
when they had that one scene, with the Billy Pig and the frog, boy, that made me laugh.
yeah, that was a good one. I was definitely drunk when I wrote that, and then when I was sober again, I thought it was even better. But I mean, what we're doing now, to be honest, I don't even know if we know what we're doing now. We're just we're figuring it out as we go. We came down here to make some money, and that didn't quite work out. But instead, we got a way to make some money, and now we're seeing we're helping a few people and maybe helping a few more. You know what I mean?
I understand. I seem to remember you mentioning something yesterday when you came to speak to me. You were blabbering on over and over about some legion. Now, I may have been recluse stuck in a hole for a little while. What the hell's a legion?
Well, Brett, I mean, some of this, it seems like your reputation in this case might be for you
Do
after
you not
being
know
kicked
the
out
answer to the question I asked, August?
to get kicked out of the guard. So I feel like I can shoot straight with you here. Um, we just found out about them. We came down here, and this whole place was being run by these by this gang called Mamas something. They're wearing these blue bandanas. They were in some sort of street war with the Legion. I guess these boys or Mama own the Legion some money, and I guess from their reputation, I guess they're not the kind you want to owe money to.
Uh-huh.
But they were they were down here, and they had the princess hostage.
So, I
That was what
mean,
we were trying. That was what we were trying to make our money from, to try and rescue her to get the bounty. But the Legion, they're I would just tell them everything I know about the Legion.
okay. Captain Bolt told me there was some sort, the whole Southern War had fallen into disarray. I mean, I guess I was ignoring everything after what happened to me. I can't believe this kind of injustice is really going on down here in our own city. It's not right. But, uh, who, who, was leading them again?
I would tell him.
Yeah, it's
Hey, Hagar. Huh?
yeah.
Hagar is leading the Legion.
Right piece of work he is. I once saw him take the flat of his blade and get it as hot as he could. Just for fun, he was going around the other guards and putting it on the back of their neck. He's a sick prick.
Sounds like a real piece of work.
He's got a screw or two loose. Oh, I got in a scrap with him once or twice. I'm quicker than he is. He's strong, he's big, but he's not as good as me. No one is. I'm the best. The best there is. The best there was. And the best there ever damn will be. Don't forget it.
What was the name of the guy who is the Legion's propping up?
That's going against the Legion.
No, who the Legion is supporting in the throne or in the
Vector.
Yes, the princess believes that Vector is working
He's
with
like
Hagar.
the advisor to the king who is
Yes.
running the shit
Yeah.
in his stead.
I would ask
So
him
would you mention that shit to him? You're telling
I'd
him
ask
all
him-
about the princess and everything?
I would ask him what he knows about Vector, if he's heard anything about him.
Vector's the piece of garbage that I'm positive framed me. It's the reason I'm in this position to begin with. You know, I served with for the king for a long time, and I remember when that creep came in. Never trusted him. Still don't.
Well,
That's-
what would you say if I told you we thought that Vector was on the payroll of the Legion?
Makes sense. Scum. Typical scum behavior. Working
One of
together.
the things I don't know. We've got a few. We've got some ideas. One of the things we're sort of kicking around, and I kind of wanted to maybe get some advice from you or see what you thought about it. You know, a different world than I do. We're trying to think about ways we can take this Legion down, or try and figure out how to, to take some of this power away from this Vector dude. See what we can do to help the kingdom, maybe. I don't know. We're just spitballing it all.
Well,
So you do you tell him about Andor? The other Dufresne brother, the one that is leading the rebels.
Sure. This guy seems all right.
When you mention Andor Dufresne's name,
he's like, Andy's involved in all this. You know, Andy's he's an old buddy of mine. We served together a long time. We grew up together, both being nobles and such. You know, we trained, we learned everything together. One of my best friends, he didn't kill his dad, I promise you that. But if he's hiding, I almost guarantee I know how he's marking his spots.
and he pulls out a dagger from his hip, and he shows you a symbol. And it's a letter F inside of a heart.
Said,
Okay.
yeah, this was me and Andy, Bulldog, my brother Owen, our old friend Flying Brian, Aarakocra warrior from the skies. We were a strike team in the Lizard Wars, and we called ourselves the Foundation. And if old Andy Dufresne is starting any if he's starting any resistance, yeah, he's calling it the Foundation. I promise you that. He came up with the name. He's been proud of it ever since. but it's him.
Can
That's all I can tell you. That's all I know for sure. The rest, I mean, he could be anywhere. He's good at hiding, and he knows the city.
considering how willing you were to offer up that information, which was greatly appreciated, by the way, let me say that. I presume you, perhaps, maybe I won't presume. Would you do us the kindness of keeping this conversation at this table?
I'm not telling nobody.
My
You seem
man.
like good people. From what I've heard from the captain, you've done good by these people. Should be revered as heroes.
We are
Deserved
trying.
as such.
There is party tonight to say that says so. You're
You have
welcome.
my respect. So I have no need to hide things from you. And if Andy's being hunted, I sure want to see him safe.
If we find him, I promise you, I will do my best to do so.
Well, thank you.
I go to shake his hand.
He extends his hand out to shake yours.
Righteous. This lunch was delicious. Perhaps we should get back to
I've
work.
had better.
Yes, I know. We'll work on. Do you have any menu suggestions you would like to see? Perhaps we could add to the menu. We could name sandwich after you.
I just kind of have a salty personality. Let me have this one.
Okay, fair enough. Perhaps maybe we do something with cow
Salted
hearts.
pork it is.
Eels. Eels are salty, no?
Salt from the ocean.
Oh, shit. Sweet. Okay.
Oh,
So shall we, boys, leave the captain to his work? And get a move on, as they say?
Yep.
Yep.
Very good. Thank you, sir. And
So it's about I'd say about 2:30 because you guys started your day late, so you got to lunch late.
so perhaps since it is, I mean, I am not the stealth machines you two are. So perhaps night is, I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. I'm thinking while we have the daylight, we maybe just check some ancillary territories. Just kind of comb the outskirts looking for indications of Mr. Andor.
Sounds good to me.
I'm always down.
I mean, if you two would rather wait until the cover of nightfall,
Yeah.
it is
No.
an option, but
Now you'll be able to move through the streets just like as if you're normal citizens, but they may stop you. They may talk to you. They may start a fight for no reason.
okay.
Like it could go a million different ways. It just depends on how that group handles you. It's
Okay.
just like any other group of thugs or guards.
Sure.
But it's not like, oh, intruder alert.
Right.
If you get spotted, everybody's gonna be like, oh,
Okay.
sound the alarm. There's a
That's-
turtle in the
That's
fucking
good to know because I was unsure about
Frank
that.
Street. No, you'll be able to move through. Just like I mentioned, I think the first way I mentioned to possibly get their attention is you could just do good by the people in that ward.
Right. So doing
If-
good deeds is going to put us on their radar.
Good deeds could even.
Okay.
Good deeds against the Legion. They're like, obviously, if it's a deed against the Legion that also helps a citizen, that's going to be
That's
extra brownie
double
points.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's getting
Let's
roughed
go
up
punch
and you
some
fuck them
peasants.
up. Yeah, because I will tell you, my kids, when they got to this section, the first thing they started to do is they just started going and aiding civilians. That was their strategy. I love your plan
We
so
might
far.
still
I
do
like
this.
that you went to
We'll
the
see.
captain. And I
Austin did
didn't
all the
think
heavy
about
lifting there.
Andor being Andy until in that moment. That
I'm
happened
sorry.
organic.
You didn't know his name was Andy Dufresne from the jump?
No, I didn't. He was going to be Andor Dufresne the whole time. And as soon as I came up with the Brett friendship in the back as we're sitting here, I'm like, ooh, that'll work if they ask about it.
I figured it was an
then-
amalgamation of Andor from Star Wars and Andy Dufresne.
Yeah.
As he
No,
was
it's
fugitive
full on
resistance Cassian Andor?
no, it's freaking
Shawshank.
no. I'm trying to think. It's the Hound.
Oh, that's
But-
Sandor.
Yeah.
Sandor
And I
Clegane.
changed it to Andor
Okay.
Dufresne because it's Andor and Hagar instead of Gregor and Sandor.
I never knew the mountain's actual name.
Yeah. His name's Gregor.
Fair enough.
But so that's where I got those from.
Gotcha.
But-
Yeah, I
and
just assumed
I just
you-
went with Andor Dufresne because I was like, that'll work.
Especially considering he was a fucking fugitive. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, and then I was sitting here and I was like, Brett, in my head, I'm like, okay, Brett's going to be friends with him. And then I'm like, he'd have a pet name for him. He wouldn't just call him Andor because they'd be friends from growing up. And I just said Andy Dufresne, and I was like, fuck, how did I never think of that?
I don't know how you didn't, but hey, it worked out.
Oh, that's
So,
beautiful.
Well, then, I mean, yeah, since we don't have to necessarily go in all
Yeah, you don't have to stealth.
Yeah. I would think, yeah, I mean, do we have any idea how they feel about just having weapons on you? I mean, I assume that's going to make you look worse.
That's relatively normal for the city of Waterdeep.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys hide weapons all the time.
I got a fucking cloak, so I'm okay with that.
Your weapon's really big and bulky.
I know, but I'm hoping it would just stick out the top. So yeah, fucking let's go look for some shit.
I just have a really big, odd-shaped head.
Right. Yeah, that's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's my helmet. It's a terrible helmet. Yeah, so let's go look for some shit.
Cool.
Okay. You guys start heading towards the dock area. And, you see, when you first get in the streets, I mean, where there's businesses, there seems to be people. If there's a pub, there seems to be people. But there does seem like there was some distress in some areas of the docks area. You see a few houses boarded up on every street. You see a couple spots where a house was probably burned to the ground. Some recent, some a few seem to be up to a handful of months ago. But stuff doesn't necessarily seem to be getting repaired.
Right.
But there's small damages that look to be building up everywhere. A lot of windows are boarded up in establishments that are still open.
Okay.
You see people out and about around them. And it seems like a kind of functioning section of the city. Honestly, it looks like what you expect the Southern Ward to be in about a month.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So,
like functioning, working,
okay.
up and running.
Okay. So look, it basically looks like the Southern Ward, but just more populated and active.
Yeah. Right now, theirs is a lot more beat up. They're working on the damages. Mm-hmm. But it looks similar, but this has been up and running for a little while. It looks like the Legion either regularly comes through and fucks up one or two places, or they came through it first, fuck people's worlds up. You're not exactly sure of the story.
They just laid their dicks on the table.
Essentially.
So, here's my idea.
Just turned orcs into bears.
Let me know what you guys think about this. It's always a good place to find You can usually find some information in a tavern, right? I say my idea is let's walk. Let's like kind of window shop taverns, and maybe if there's one that doesn't appear to have any Legion folks in it, stop in there.
You're looking, and the first like 6 you run into have Legion people in them. So you're going deeper and deeper into the ward. And you start heading down towards the docks area, and you come across a little tavern, as in it's a little shorter than most, as it's a halfling tavern.
Okay.
There's a sign that says "All welcome," but the door's about 5 foot high, so you're gonna have to squeeze through it. You think you can make it through, but it's gonna be a tight squeeze. The rest of you can get through, but with Tuga's shell, it looks like a little rough.
Yeah,
but that's the first pub you've seen with no fucking
right legionnaires
in it.
What do you think, boys? Should we test our skills here?
Well, I've got a few ideas, but I think this is probably the path of least resistance.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can find out. If I know you said I could probably squeeze in there, but if he feels the door start to break, he's not gonna fucking force his way in.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh god, I suck at that. Don't think I have a modifier to that, but let me double check. Nope, I rolled an 11.
11, so you're able to slide through.
Okay. Ugh.
But it's a tight squeeze.
Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Ow. You're kind of big. Big guys don't come in here very often. Hi. I'm Tweedle. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Come in, have a drink. Welcome.
All right.
Sorry the chairs might not hold you, but I won't hold it against you if they break. It's okay.
It's fine. I will sit on floor. It's perfectly good. The table is right height if I sit on floor. It's perfect.
That makes sense.
Sure.
Well, how are you today? What brings you in? Haven't seen you folks around here before.
We are new in town. Yes, we are sightseeing.
Well, I mean, sights don't look too good around here these days.
Well, that's what we're trying to. That's what we're trying to look around. We're currently holed up, and I tell them the name of the tavern and where we are now.
Tails and Ales, never heard of it. Do I know you from somewhere?
It used to be called. What was the place called before? Joe's or something?
Joe's.
Oh, Joe's. Well, what happened to Joe's? Is Joe okay? He was a good friend of mine. We go way back.
He didn't make it through the Red Bandit Wars down there, unfortunately.
They are still blue, my friend.
No, that's so sad.
He didn't, yes.
I mean, then again, we've been losing so many people lately.
We did take care of all. We did kill all of the blue bandits that were down there.
You did? I've heard those guys were running amok.
They sure were.
Word has it the Legion was getting ready to march over there.
Well, I'm glad we were able to take care of it before those bastards got in there. Am I right?
Well, I mean, if you're holding up in their area, the Legion will come for their taxes eventually.
They won't just put their boots to snuff you out. They'll keep you around and let you rule. As
Is
long
that
as
how?
you pay. That's what they do to us around here.
Yeah. Well,
as long as we pay, they'll keep us safe, and they won't break everything. Look, see, that's what the first time they came by, and he points at the ceiling, and there's a foot-sized patch in the roof where somebody just like fucking put their whole foot through his roof.
Damn.
Yeah. They like climbed up there and just fucking were breaking his shit.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, they don't care. They'll fuck your shit up if you don't pay them.
Well,
sure.
We will cross that bridge when we come to it. Do you know anything else about those fellas?
I mean, I know that they're led by one of the guards, Hagar Dufresne.
Yes.
I know they're led by him. He's a real piece of work. But I mean, I probably shouldn't be talking about him too much.
It's fine. We are not.
They'll find out I'm talking about them, and then I'll be in trouble. Even though they leave me alone because they can't really get through the door. That's why I was surprised you made it through.
Sometimes you just have to be determined.
These guys are skinny. I mean, their backs are gonna hurt, but
it is what.
Oh, you're just massive.
Thank you.
I mean that in a good way, not mean way.
There is advantages to every size.
Oh, sure, I can fit in here just fine.
Sure.
Very comfortable.
You can comfortably drive Mazda Miata. Do you?
So I want to say something. I want to say, you know, I don't mind a little protection every now and then, but I really wish there was some way we could get rid of these guys. If you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? I mean, if you think I'm fighting a legion, you're fucking drunk. Look at me.
No.
I'm not fighting those guys. I'm gonna pay them their money, and I'm gonna stay alive because I'd like to do that.
Right. I'm more meant. You know, do you know of anybody who is or who would want something like that to?
Whoever is fighting the legion is insane. Absolutely nuts. That's all I know.
My friend, you seem to not be big fans of Legion. Is that fair?
I mean, most of us aren't.
Sure. Do you know perhaps some other folks in the area who are similarly inclined?
I mean, no one likes them, but I doubt you'll get anybody to fight them.
No, that is okay. We are more looking for friendly faces instead of allies. You know, perhaps more people like yourself who could maybe provide information. That is all.
I mean, you can ask around. There's a market down by the docks. There's plenty of people out there.
That seems a bit risky. Do you have perhaps any tips on? Let's see. Like, staying off their radar. Who should we look out for and who should we look for? Do you have any ideas there?
Well, I mean, you know, if you really want to just stay away from the orcs and the bears. But the orcs can be the bears. That's why you got to stay away from the orcs. So, lots of them, they got anybody who's got a bear with them as a pet.
Okay.
Usually violent, goes off the handle easily. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Very good.
And the orcs, well, they're violent and go off the handle, but all the orcs with the Legion are shapeshifters.
Oh. Very
And they
scary.
mostly turn into bears. It's not good.
Okay. Very good.
I've seen at least 10 people that I've known my whole life be eaten to death in the past 6 months. It's pretty horrible. That's why, like, most of us we'll pay the taxes, you know?
Of course. Path of least resistance.
I mean, I can't fight a bear.
Sure.
I'm good.
It's very
Right
hard.
down here. I'm good down here, guys.
I understand. It's a smart move.
If I knew more, or I kind of keep to myself, I don't want to know more, you know? If I did, I'd wish I could tell you whatever I knew.
No,
Well, you've been very helpful,
yes.
but we'll make sure never to mention it.
Yes. All of this stays between us. Can we expect the same from you?
Well, yeah.
Can we inside that?
I mean, unless someone asked if a giant turtle was here, like they saw you, then I'm not gonna lie that you weren't here, but I'm just gonna say you had drinks.
Yeah, just say we had drinks and we were on our way. Can we inside this?
Not
room?
everybody talks to the bartender.
Sure.
Yeah, inside.
All right.
Yeah, he's telling you the truth.
Yeah, I bet he is.
You believe him.
Yep, of course I do.
Ah.
I love D&D.
See, the best part about DMing is you don't ever have to lie to your players, ever.
No.
Because when they fail rolls, they think you're lying anyway.
Yeah, I get it.
You can still lie, and you're going to because it's fun.
Sure, I get it. I
But-
get it. This guy seems friendly enough.
Yeah. But yeah, he was able to give you a little bit of knowledge on Legion members.
Mm-hmm.
Just what he's encountered, but other than that, he doesn't know a ton.
Orcs and bears. It's a good start.
Yep.
So we can at least start heading out, looking around, looking for the symbol, and trying.
Everybody
to avoid
roll
orcs and
me-
bears.
Roll me 3 perception checks.
3 perception checks. Holy shit!
Yeah. I'm covering some time. You've been down.
I rolled a 15, a 14, and a 5.
Did you change your name, Alejandro?
No?
It says Alexander Dantes
No, it doesn't.
Mine says Alejandro.
on fucking roll 20.
No,
No?
it doesn't on my screen.
His just says bottles on mine.
It's under his roll. Like,
You got to hit the SAP button.
Yeah, I see Alejandro Dante.
You have for English only.
yeah, mine doesn't say Alexander on my screen.
Maybe it's just the way my fucking.
Maybe you...
No, that's ALEXANDER. I swear.
That's fucking
That's
weird.
weird. Yeah. That's fucking weird. I was just making sure you didn't change your name.
Mine looks right. That is fucking weird.
Wait, it says Alejandro on yours?
Yeah,
Mine too.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it. Yeah.
John,
Yep.
quick question. It's 9:30.
Yep. Oh yeah. No, this is a fucking great stopping point.
Okay, cool.
So perception. Did you roll?
15,
Adam?
14, 5.
15, 14,
rolled
5.
dices.
Okay, so you guys hadn't really found anything up to this point. But then about three blocks over, you see on the side of a barrel that symbol. been burned into the side of it.
Is there something under the barrel?
No, they're saying that's a meeting point. Somewhere around there is a meeting point.
Is there a manhole under that barrel?
Or it could be a dead drop.
The barrel, you go to move it, and it's kind of solid there.
Like it's not moving?
Yeah, it's not. Like, it's secured down. You're not sure.
Okay.
You can move it. Like, if you wanted to, you could rip the barrel, but the lids, there's a lid sitting there on the barrel too.
Okay, then yeah, I'll open the lid.
You open the lid, and you see a ladder.
Okay.
Down into.
Yeah.
That goes down. A ladder that goes down. And we are going to cut there.
Yep. Sounds perfect.